Hey everyone, welcome. My name is Mario and I am a product design leader. Today I would like to share with you one of the tools that I am using very actively, working with individual contributors and basically product design teams, and I call it Product Design Skills Framework. But before we will dig deeper, before we'll unpack it, I want to give you some backstory. Over the last years, I had a chance to run a lot of meetings with various types of designers. And there are two the most important observations after those meetings. First of all, the world really changed, and I believe this is especially challenging for a lot of designers who might feel like they are stuck in the same place and with the same routines, with the same skill set that they have, which suddenly doesn't provide enough leverage on the market and it's not enough to help them to compete on the market. Secondly, there is a huge gap between product and design skills among designers. In the first group, we actually might see a lot of people that are able to contribute to the product team on many layers. They can ask good questions, they can deeply understand how products work, they can connect the dots between human and customer needs and the business impact that their work does. On the other hand, you might see in the second group a lot of very good and really strong UX UI designers. And don't get me wrong, they were mastering their craft for years and they know how to ship usable, beautiful UI. The problem is that might not be anymore enough to compete on the market. So imagine today for one position, you will see hundreds of people competing for the same role. And this is a good moment to ask yourself a real question. Are you ready to move on? Are you ready to learn new things and expand your horizons? And if the answer is yes, then I might have a solution for you. I have prepared a very simple tool. I call it Product Design Skills Framework. And I will be honest with you, this is nothing more than a simple list of curated skills which I observe throughout my experience while working with various types of UX UI designers, product designers, and high performing product people. I believe this will help you to understand what kind of skills you might actually need to develop and how to reduce the gap between product and design space. This is also a good moment to maybe use some examples. So yeah, let's imagine we have a performance review. And for me, this is an opportunity to try to understand a little bit more how I can guide this person and provide some meaningful feedback. That kind of meeting is important because I want to help, I want to influence someone else's progress and career. So what's happening? First of all, I am sharing this list as a spreadsheet, and basically I'm asking someone to grade themselves, and that could be a scale between 1 up to 7. Depending on the organizations, you will see bands, seniority levels, and all of those things are fine because the most important thing is the fact that this is designed to be as an entry point to have a good conversation. So you receive the grades from the individual, and this is the time where the design leader, design manager is also grading the person. And as you might imagine, quite often you will see some differences in those scores. And as I said, if we'll treat this as some kind of starting point to have a good deep conversation to understand why we have differences, like why we see things in a particular view, this is a good moment to understand what could be important for this particular team, for this particular role, or even for just this individual. What's more, quite often I'm trying to understand which things, which skills are crucial, but it feels like they are a little bit outside of the comfort zone for the particular person. And I'm trying to have a conversation to build awareness, but sometimes also to push this person with some kind of challenge, how you can progress over here and how you can develop new skills or jump to a higher level. if you will imagine that your manager is starting to become a leader for you and he is starting to guide you how to like progress, how to transform from being a good to great designer, that is magical moment because that creates not only like different perspectives, but there's also like a lot of feedback, a lot of wisdom, and a lot of perspectives that are being shared. And this is the key here because it's really hard for someone to expand their horizons if they don't know what else should be there, or what needs to be done to progress. So the list helps you to define those things, to put a little bit more light on the things that maybe you were not that aware of. And basically, this is only a beginning. We are just scratching the surface, and I just wanted to start with something easy and tangible, something that you can use just after watching this video. If you want to learn more, if you want to see some practical advices like how to progress in some of those skills and how to also reduce the gap between product and design skills, then definitely I will be happy to share some of the things that I used and some of my experiences. So yeah, let's see you on the next episode.